There was an old and very scary banyan tree outside the village. The villagers were afraid to go near that tree because they thought that the tree was haunted. There were many stories about this tree, but no one had the courage to go and find out the truth of those stories. John had recently stepped into the village, who considered these stories to be mere superstitions. He thought that he would find out the truth of those stories and free the villagers from superstition. One night, John decided that he would go to that haunted tree. In the darkness of the night, John picked up his torch and slowly started moving towards the tree. As soon as he reached the tree, the cold wind forced him to shiver. He lit his torch and looked around. Then suddenly, a faint sound of bangles was heard from behind the tree. John thought that maybe it was his illusion, and he did not pay attention. As soon as he reached the tree, he saw that something was shining in the roots of the tree. He went closer and saw there was an old coffin there. John got goosebumps on seeing the coffin. He gathered courage and opened the coffin and found an old diary inside it. As soon as he turned the pages of the diary, he understood that this diary belonged to a woman who was living in the village many years ago. It was written in its pages that the woman had fallen into the trap of a village landlord. That woman had a lot of debt, so the landlord was thinking of taking advantage of her helplessness. But since the woman was from a good family, despite many attempts, the landlord failed and killed the woman under this tree. Her soul still wanders near this tree and is looking for justice. Someone suddenly caught John from behind. When he turned around, a woman wearing a white saree was standing in front of him. There was pain and anger in the woman's eyes. John understood that this was the same spirit whose diary he had read. The woman said, "I want justice. I want to take revenge from that landlord." John said, "I will help you," the spirit said with a heartbreaking laugh. "Thank you, but I don't need your help anymore." Saying this, the spirit left John and disappeared. The next morning, John's body was found under the same tree. Actually, John was the son of the same landlord who had deceived that woman and killed her. After this incident, the villagers considered that tree even more haunted. Now the tree had become not just a superstition, but a horrifying truth.